You got to tune in to season 3 because everyone's going to be shirtless. We're starting right now. Here it goes.
Oh, slow-mo. What do you definitely want to see happen this season?
It's very much a season of the vampires. They're introducing the first of each of our characters' sire lines, so the first people we ever turned into vampires.
We're going to start the first episode back with a very interesting flashback story, which will incorporate the long history of the Michelsons and where they were immediately after they went on the run. They left Mystic Falls, or what was the land that would eventually become Mystic Falls. And where did they go? What did they do? And who did they meet? And that will be the seed for everything that is to come.
We will see the arrival into town of not one, not two, but 3 new vampires who, if our originals are the oldest originals in all of time, then these would be called the second oldest in all of time. And they are coming with an agenda that will come clear over the course of the first chapter.
I know that we are going to have more action. Marcel is going to start a fight club. Like Tyler Durden style, yeah.
Are you kidding with me?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We will definitely see Haley again, both in and out of her wolf form. We will definitely see Elijah really struggling with the actions that Klaus took at the end of last season and really carrying a lot of resentments towards his brother.
Klaus is the one who betrayed his brother, flame-grilled his girlfriend, cursed the woman he loved, and the list goes on and on.
I'd like for us to really explore the elasticity of that rift between he and his brother, because I think the whole show is sort of balanced. It hinges on that conflict, and I think, and that division between them right now. So I would like to see them go as far as they can apart from one another. Even though I love to work with Joe, I feel like it should be war.
The question is will Elijah forgive him? I hope so. I love that dynamic, but I love it when they're fighting. I love it when they're friends. I just like working with Gillies. So whatever needs to happen to ensure that continues to happen should happen.
I think this season really starts off as if it's a new show, mostly because a lot of their past ties are broken, but then what makes it new is you're getting a lot of new characters with a lot of new baggage.
And how many shirtless scenes will there be? Because I know we're already talking about that with Joseph. That's the important question.
There's going to be 5.
Five total?
And that's just in the first episode.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. This year I'm going to try to take my shirt off as much as possible. That's,
Perfect.
Yeah.
No one is complaining.
I'd love to see Vincent just sort of deal with some of his personal demons, and I think that's obviously something that's going to happen with him. I think it would have to happen.
What sort of romantic plot lines are we going to see that we might be surprised by?
Well, I think, Haley and Jackson are married, and they are experiencing some very difficult times as they have been transformed into wolves and are stuck in the bayou. Elijah is very concerned about Haley, not only as the mother of his niece, but as someone he has great affection for. And, Marcel is the newly crowned king of New Orleans, and Klaus is estranged from his family. So all these people are kind of on an island, and yet here comes this influx of new characters, all of whom could be potential allies, friends, foes, or love interests.
The first season, everyone hated Klaus and Haley when they were sort of together, and now that they're not together, it's like everyone wants what they can't have.
Exactly.
My thought right now is that Haley is really angry at Klaus. What he's done is kind of irreparable, but he is still the father of her child. So I think she's going to have to work hard to maintain some sort of relationship with him, because she still wants Hope to have a family and to have a mom and dad, and I think that's really important.
Have we seen the end of Klaus's interactions with Cammy? Absolutely not. What will be the relationship between Klaus and Haley in the wake of what he did to her? That's something we want to explore. How does Elijah feel towards Haley, and how does Haley feel towards Elijah now that she's married to Jackson? So there's a lot of twists and turns along the way that we're excited to explore with regard to those relationships.
I think first we have to break the curse.
Right.
She can't be a werewolf forever. And then, she's going to have to reconnect with her child that she hasn't seen in months. Well, she's seen, but only once a month, which is not good. And then, ultimately she's really pissed off at Klaus, so she's going to have to really seek some vengeance and get back at him for what he's done.
I think they go well together, Marcel and Rebecca. But they left on good terms, so I think that helps clear the closet for Marcel with the exes, and now he's ready to start dating again.
Something that's so so interesting that was pointed out last season is that she's still sticking around. She's still around. Like if she wanted to leave, she could, right?
Well, I think now she actually falls into something that really makes her like need to stick around. So there's like some stuff happening in the quarter that's pretty crazy, and so she kind of comes in and goes like, I'm a psychologist. I'm going to get into the head of whoever could do these horrific acts and help solve the crime. So she's crime solving.
You got to tune in to season 3 because everyone's going to be shirtless, guys and girls.
Oh.
And pantless too.
Wow.
I guarantee.
Guarantee. You guys heard it here. Tune in. Shirtless and pantless.
Yep.
Things are happening.
We're starting right now. Here it goes.
Oh, slow-mo.
No. You better tune in Thursday nights at 9.
That's right. Good tease. Good tease.
Click to the left to check out our whole one-on-one with Joseph Morgan, Klaus himself. Or click to the right to get the 411 on What's Up with Elijah. You know, Daniel Gillies.